Good evening and welcome to Newswatch 12 at 6. I'm Dan Hagan. We'll get to all of those stories in just a little bit, but first, let's get the bad weather news out of the way. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller joins us now. Jeff, one of those days where it's just kind of drizzling out there.
Yeah, hey Dan, you and I are about to go through some things again. Right now, not too bad, just kind of dreary with some fog and light drizzle out there, but look at the radar. That's rain. Heavy at times tonight, and that, I know your eye goes right there. That's snow across parts of western Wisconsin. We have rain changing over to some snow tonight, 1.5 inches of rain last night. We can see another inch of rain tonight, and we could put a quick inch or two of snow on top of the rain this evening. All part of a much bigger picture, of course. Here's our upper level low. These things move very slowly. They're very powerful in the atmosphere. A cold front is going to swing through tomorrow morning. That's going to shift our wind out of the west, keep temperatures in the 30s, and really kick that wind up tomorrow. We could see wind gusts from 45 to 50 miles per hour tomorrow afternoon, and that's going to make temperatures drop. So the 40s out there now, not tomorrow. We're going to have highs tomorrow, mid-30s, and we may not get above freezing on Friday. Our forecast then tonight, though, is cloudy skies, some rain changing over to snow with lows near 26. Your full forecast is coming up, Dan.
The Rhinelander Salvation Army is educating folks on disaster preparedness. They met at the First Congressional United Church of Christ in Rhinelander. The meeting informed residents on how to devise a plan for emergencies, but also to share that new equipment is headed to the Northwoods this summer. The response director for Wisconsin spoke at the event.
Well, for tonight it was basically to talk about emergency preparedness, not at the level of like Salvation Army, but at the local level for households. If a household has an emergency plan in place, it can save lots of chaos and trauma during an event.
The local representative for the Salvation Army was also there. She shared how the combination of northern Wisconsin's forests and tricky internet connection can be detrimental in a crisis.
When you add a storm or you add everybody in one area trying to go off of a connection like Wi-Fi or anything like that, it's very hard to do.
New equipment coming this summer will be there so that Vilas and Oneida counties do not have to wait for the help of other counties. The local fire department is adding to its fleet. The Tomahawk Fire Department just unveiled a new fire truck. They received a 2022 Pierce Enforcer fire engine. It's replacing an old vehicle that had been with the fire department for over 28 years. This new engine can now carry up to 5 firefighters. The previous engine could only hold 3. Paul Winter is the chief of the Tomahawk Fire Department. He is excited for this new vehicle.
These trucks go through a lot. They don't necessarily get a lot of miles, but they idle for hours and hours at fire scenes.
Paul has great expectations for this new vehicle and someday hopes that it will be used regularly.
It's a big, beautiful truck. It's going to provide valuable service. At some point in time, it may even become our first out engine.
The engine has not been used yet. However, Paul and the other firefighters will be ready to roll it out when the time comes. It's official. The city of Milwaukee's first black mayor is now in office. Cavalier Johnson took the oath of office during an inauguration ceremony today. Johnson was elected mayor earlier this month after he defeated former Milwaukee Alderman Bob Donovan in a special election. He was already the city's acting mayor at the time because his predecessor, former Mayor Tom Barrett, stepped down to become the U.S. ambassador of Luxembourg. Johnson will serve a shortened 2-year term, which was the remainder of Barrett's term. City leaders in Wausau have changed plans for short-term PFAS relief, moving from bottled water to pitchers. The city will turn to PFAS removing filter pitchers that have been made available for reservation. $80,000 will be invested to provide more pitchers. Originally, $150,000 was approved for funding the bottled water and pitchers back in March. This new focus on prioritizing filters partly came down to minimizing waste. The filters are available to anyone who uses city water. Supporters of anti-gun violence gathered at the Michigan State Capitol today. The group End Gun Violence Michigan held a rally at a church near the Capitol in an effort to push for stronger gun violence legislation. End Gun Violence Michigan says state legislators need to take action on safe storage, universal background checks, red flag laws, and gun-free zone expansion. Some at the rally had been touched personally by gun violence. The group included survivors, public officials, and members of the clergy. The group says if lawmakers do not address the issue, they may push for a ballot initiative in 2024. The man who shot 10 people in New York City was detained earlier today. We'll have the details of his arrest. That's after weather with Jeff right here on Newswatch 12.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Northwoods Furniture, Eagle River.
Carpet City.
Come to Carpet City Flooring Center's biggest sale ever and receive free carpet installation along with an additional $300, $600, or even $1,000 of savings on all flooring products and sale prices. That's right, free carpet installation and an additional savings of up to $1,000 on top of the sale prices. See why contractors and designers only choose Carpet City Flooring Center for their flooring needs.
Our prices will floor you.
These squirrels are better at saving than we are. And more organized, too.
Try embracing your inner squirrel. When you open a BMO Harris Savings Builder account, you get a cash reward every month you save.
That sounds great.
You can also set up savings goals and easily track your progress.
That could help us redo the yard.
You could really go nuts. I'll show myself out.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
At Len's Truck, we've made the buying experience fast and easy. All our trucks are guaranteed clean certified, can be bought hassle-free online, and can be delivered right to your door. It's our way of saying thanks to our past and future customers for the last 35 years. And when you buy a Len's Truck, know that you're buying the best used truck money can buy. Go now to lenstruck.com. You'll find over 800 used trucks, all priced to move. Go now to lenstruck.com.
Lens Truck.
I got nothing to eat.
Nothing.
Hold on, I can do something.
Turning nothing into something.
Turning nothing into something. It's amazing what you can do with nothing and a little Hellman's.
If you're a contractor or do-it-yourselfer, make Argonne Lumber your first stop. High-quality materials, personalized service, expert staff, and delivery are just some of the things Argonne Lumber is known for. Stop in and smell the lumber at Argonne Lumber, 2 locations in Argonne and Rhinelander.
Why choose People's State Bank? It's just really refreshing to know we've got a hometown bank that is really in our corner and willing to walk with us, whatever we have to walk through. People's State Bank, you are one of our most cherished supporters in this endeavor. Without your support, we couldn't be who we are.
Make People's your choice. Stop by a location today or visit us online at bankpeoples.com.
Welcome back, my friends. You and I get to chat weather for about 4 minutes, and let's start here. This is a wind advisory for tomorrow. We're going to get wind gusts near 50 miles per hour about this time tomorrow into tomorrow night. So that's the next phase of the system. Until then, we have rain changing over to some snow tonight. And there is a scenario where we could see a quick burst of snow, maybe an inch or 2 or 3 this evening. All part of a much bigger system, upper level lows. They meander across the Midwest. They have lots of energy, lots of moisture. They do whatever they want. And this one's kind of meandering across Lake Superior tonight and tomorrow. It won't be completely out of our way until late in the day on Friday and maybe even Saturday morning. So a long duration kind of messy weather event unfolding for us. And here comes our next surge of moisture. Now, the severe weather threat tonight is pretty much 0. It will not be severe tonight, but there will be a couple pockets of heavy rain in here after an 1.5 inches of rain last night. we could see maybe a 1/4 inch to even 3/4 of an inch of rain this evening into early parts of tomorrow morning. But I know where your eye is going. Your eye is going not for the green, but for the blue. That's snow, and there's colder air filtering into parts of western Wisconsin now. Again, we're going to do a quick changeover tonight, and a couple of you could see an inch or 2 or 3 of snowfall before tomorrow morning. So looking at that closer now, radar, you can see the rainfall increasing in coverage and intensity across our region now. Now the front is right to the west, right across parts of western Wisconsin. That is going to swing through tonight. That should turn everything off for a few hours this evening, most likely after 10 o'clock. Then tomorrow, just kind of widely scattered light rain showers and some snow showers across the area tomorrow. All right, so rainfall-wise going forward, already 1.5 inches, of course, last night. We could see another 1/2 inch to 1 inch of rain this evening into parts of tomorrow morning. But again, this won't all be rain. There's going to be a quick changeover to some snow, and a couple of you, especially along and north of Highway 8, could easily see 1, 2, even 3 inches of heavy, wet snow tonight. Okay, so here's that map y'all love, right? To make the top 5 snowiest snow seasons on record in Rhinelander, you need 91.3 inches of snow. Right now, we're at 85.7, so we need 5.6 to make the top 5. Will we get that tonight? Most likely not, but I kind of put this on here to give you an idea that there is a scenario tonight where we could get this to change over to snow for an hour or two, a quick burst of heavy wet snow, and then notice tomorrow the colder air filters in, scattered snow showers tomorrow could give us a dusting, even a 1/2 inch of snow throughout the day tomorrow. But first, we're going to crank up the wind. Oh, we're going to crank up the wind. The front's going to come through tomorrow morning, and we're going to have wind gusts tomorrow near 45 to 50 miles per hour. If it's garbage day for you, pull those garbage cans in. They'll go down the street pretty quickly, and that's going to cause problems because the cold air is going to flood in behind that wind, and we're going to have highs tomorrow in the 30s, and then we're going to struggle to get above freezing on Friday. So I know the average high temperature this time of year is basically 51. We're not going to do that anytime soon. 35 tomorrow, Friday 33, 34 Saturday, a bit warmer for the weekend. There's Easter Sunday at 44. So I know, just take it all in. We'll get there eventually. But for now, cold weather's on the way, some snow tonight, and definitely lots of wind tomorrow. So here you go for tomorrow, our forecast. Rain and snow showers, highs in the mid-30s to the north, maybe touching 40 across parts of central Wisconsin. That could be a stretch for parts of Portage and Wood counties with some rain and snow showers out there. For tonight, though, rain and snow showers, some dense fog, lows down near 26. So whatever is wet out there right now is going to refreeze tonight with a wind around 20 miles per hour by tomorrow morning. For tomorrow, rain and snow showers, maybe 1 inch or 2 of snow tomorrow morning. Really windy, so that 35 is going to feel much colder with a wind that could gust near 50 through the afternoon. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows tomorrow. Just write that one off as a loss, right? Friday 33, Saturday 34. There's Easter Sunday 44 with a little bit of sunshine. Dan?
Wisconsin Supreme Court heard arguments today in a case that will likely determine how extensively absentee ballot drop boxes can be used in the upcoming midterm election. The court in February barred the use of drop boxes outside of election clerk offices for the April spring election. But the larger question the court has yet to address is whether to allow the secure ballot boxes going forward in places such as libraries, grocery stores, and other locations. The fight is being closely watched as Republicans push to limit access to absentee ballots following President Joe Biden's narrow victory in Wisconsin over Donald Trump in 2020. State law is silent on drop boxes, but the Wisconsin Elections Commission has told local election officials they can be placed at multiple locations. A candidate for Attorney General filed a complaint seeking the removal of 5 members of the bipartisan Wisconsin Elections Commission, even though an attorney for the legislature says he can only remove 2 of them. Fond du Lac County District Attorney Eric Toney submitted a complaint with Governor Evers asking him to remove the 5 members from the board because they did not allow special voting deputies into nursing homes in 2020 to assist residents with voting. The election commissioner's decision affecting nursing homes has been cited by critics of how that election was run as opening the door to potential voting fraud. The manhunt ends for the suspect who opened fire on a New York City subway train Tuesday morning. 10 people were shot during the terrifying incident. Gloria Pazmino is in Brooklyn, New York this afternoon with the latest on the investigation and what we're learning about the suspect.
New York City police say they've arrested 62-year-old Frank James, the man they now call a suspect in Tuesday's subway shooting. James spoke heavily about violence in multiple rambling videos posted online, including what appears to be his latest video posted just one day before the shooting.
I wanted to kill people. I wanted to watch people die right in front of my face immediately. But I thought about the fact that, hey man, I don't want to go to no prison.
The videos posted by James give some insight into his trip to New York City. In one of the videos, James says he left his home in Wisconsin on March 20th and was heading to the, quote, danger zone.
We need to see more mass shootings. Yeah, we need to see more. There has to be more mass shootings.
Police say James rented this U-Haul van on April 11th in Philadelphia. The U-Haul was found in Brooklyn Tuesday after keys to the vehicle were found at the scene of the subway attack. Investigators also linking the gun found at the scene to James and tracking the purchase of a gas mask to James through eBay. That's according to law enforcement officials. The manhunt for James may be over, but the healing for victims is just beginning.
I still feel the pain. They gave me a bunch of pain meds, but it's still there. I can still feel it. I can still see the hole. I don't think I can ever ride the train again.
In Brooklyn, I'm Gloria Pazmino.
Usually an in-game ejection is no cause for celebration. For one coach, however, it was a chance to make history. We'll break that down right after the break.
People sometimes have to deal with their own insurance company on a personal injury claim, and they think that because it's their insurance company, they're on their side. The unfortunate truth is, they're not. The insurance company is only concerned about their bottom line. They want to get rid of your claim for as little money as possible. That's why you need an experienced personal injury attorney on your side. At Bygoff & Rohde, we get results.
Dylan, how's that sofa you can't return from that big internet site?
Honestly, not that great.
Well, Slumberland can help. It's our biggest finance sales event of the year. Just $20 a month will get you a gorgeous sectional, a 3-piece bedroom group, when you spend $1,200 and pay no interest for 5 years.
No way.
How about kicking back in this luxury leather power recliner for just $25 a month? And come to Slumberland Sleep Solutions, where we've reinvented mattress shopping.
Quality Homes of Tomahawk now sells modular homes built by Wisconsin Homes. Wisconsin Homes has maintained a tradition of building some of the finest homes on the market. Quality Homes also has a large selection of new manufactured and mobile homes. New homes are available for immediate delivery and set up anywhere in Wisconsin. Whether buying your first home or a cabin getaway, Quality Homes has the experience and expertise to make your dreams reality. Visit them today at qualitymh.com.
Every living creature on Earth needs Mother Nature's water for survival. From the family pet, whether it's the dog, our fish in a fish tank, to the precious little munchkins running around, for 7 decades, Maher Water Corporation has been supplying and treating this water for the entire family with products made here in Wisconsin by Water Care. So call us today for the cleanest, safest water around.
One thing that surprised me about the RVA is they want to do school, whereas it was kind of a struggle before.
All of the educators, the staff, the therapists, the specialists, everybody is so knowledgeable. And my favorite thing is that we all work together as a team for the kids. I really feel like we're partners with the RVA. I just love it so much. I know I've said that before, but I love the RVA.
News Watch 12 is brought to you by Bone and Joint Walk-In Care.
Congress has asked the Federal Trade Commission to investigate an NFL team. The House Committee on Oversight and Reform says it found information and documents that show a possible pattern of concerning business practices within the Washington Commanders organization. The committee sent a letter to the Federal Trade Commission asking it to review evidence collected by Congress during its investigation into the Commanders' workplace culture. The letter says the team's owner, Dan Snyder, may have taken a part in unlawful financial conduct that may have impacted thousands of fans and the NFL. A spokesperson for the Washington Commanders says the team denies the allegations and will continue to cooperate with the investigation. In some positive sports news, the San Francisco Giants made history last night. During their game against San Diego, their regular first base coach was ejected for arguing a call. He was replaced by Alyssa Knockin. That made her the first ever female on-field coach in league history. Knockin is no stranger to historic moments. In 2020, she became the first full-time female coach when the Giants brought her onto their staff. Wisconsin has added Green Bay transfer Kamari McGee, a 6-foot guard who averaged 11.6 points this season in his lone season with the UWGB Phoenix. McGee, who is from Racine, Wisconsin, made the Horizon League's all-freshman team this season. He shot 38.8% from the floor and made 80.8% of his free throws. Wisconsin has to replace All-America guard Johnny Davis and second leading scorer Brad Davison from a team that went 25-8. Won a share of the Big Ten regular season title and reached the NCAA tournament's round of 32 this season. The Badgers' depth has taken a hit with Lauren Bowman II, Ben Carlson, and Matthew Morris all entering the transfer portal. Bowman has since committed to Oakland, while Morris is heading to South Dakota State. We'll be right back after the break.
See the exceptional selection of jewelry at Golden Carat Jewelers. Artistic handmade jewelry by Michu and Belle Latour. Fashion-forward designs by Mira T. and Frederick Sage. The latest trends and the forever classics from Facet Barcelona, Catan, and more. Your full-service jewelry store in downtown Minocqua, Golden Carat Jewelers has a surprise for everyone.
Wherever you are in life, Rasmussen University offers the flexibility and support you need to earn your associate's, bachelor's, or master's degree. Here in Wausau or online nationally at any time. With a dedicated advisor, mentoring, and career services before and after graduation, it's go time. You take the first step, and we'll help you take the next. Start now at rasmussen.edu. At Rasmussen University, green means go.
I come here to do homework because they have free Wi-Fi. They don't say anything as long as I buy something.
When there's a lot of noise, it's hard to focus. But I listen to music to try and drown it out. When the Wi-Fi cuts out, I can't finish my homework. That's why I started getting D's.
Millions of children rely on public Wi-Fi to study. U.S. Cellular is donating up to $13 million in hotspots to help youth in need. Because every child deserves the same opportunity to learn.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg celebrates spring by making you a happy camper when you win one of 2 Bushwhacker camper trailers on Saturday, April 30th, 4 big drawings. Our 8 p.m. winner can choose camper number 1 or choose $6,000 in cash. Our 9 p.m. winner gets to take home whichever remains. Then at 10 p.m., camper number 2 or choose $8,000 in cash. And finally, the 11 p.m. winner gets to take whatever's left, either the cash or the camper. See the rewards code for details. Must be 21 or over to play. Happy spring from Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg.
You're bleeding. The surgery is too risky. I'm just trying to protect the baby.
Everyone, get on the ground! I have hostages!
I'm a firefighter. No one needs to die here.
Anything I should know about this kid?
Either gonna be a great cop, or we're hiring up a psycho. You following me home?
You wanna hit me? Do it.
An all-new Chicago Wednesday, tonight on NBC.
Music every weekend, never a cover, and drinks priced right. TV, pool, darts, and more. It's Happy's Pub in downtown Woodruff.
Take a look at this hail, Jeff. Longtime viewers of WJFW will know the name Haley Tenpas. She's a former Newswatch 12 reporter now living in New London, Wisconsin. Thanks to her for passing along these wonderful photos.
I like your lower third there. What the hail?
What the hail?
What the hail? All right, no hail out there for us right now, but lots of rainfall. The severe weather threat tonight is pretty much zero, but a couple areas could see heavy rain, and that is snow across western Wisconsin. There's going to be a quick changeover to some snow, most likely along and north of, say, Highway 8, with temperatures in the 40s now, dropping into the 20s tonight. So anything wet's going to refreeze, and then we just get cold. The average high being 51. We're not going to do that anytime soon.
You really know how to brighten my mood, Jeff.
We need a break.
Okay, we'll have more weather and news on Newswatch 12 at 10. We will see you then.